published 6:37 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 30th of April 2018, updated 7:07 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 30th of April 2018. It was already a miserable afternoon for RB Leipzig. 3 goals down against relegation-threatened Mainz, the hopes of Champions League football were lying in tatters. Then, in the dying minutes of the game, Naby Keita made it all just a little bit worse. Having lashed out at Alexandru Maxim, the Guinean then clattered into Boat Baku, picking up 2 yellow cards in quick succession to crown a wretched day for his team. It was Keita's 3rd red card of the season in a Leipzig shirt, and his 4th in total. The midfielder's disciplinary record has been the subject of much scrutiny ahead of his £48 million move to Liverpool this summer, but on this occasion, there seemed to be a bit more to it than simple ill-discipline. Naby Keita, right, played his final home game for RB Leipzig in a defeat by Mainz this weekend. Midfielder Keita, 23, was sent off, just as he had been against Bayern Munich in October. The kick he swung at Maxim, in particular, spoke volumes. It was a moment of pure frustration, with echoes of David Beckham in 1998. It was emblematic of what has ultimately been an exasperating season for both Keita and Leipzig, a year in which both player and club have failed to live up to expectations. Does the referee really have to send him off, particularly when he hasn't had the balls to give us a penalty beforehand? Ranted Leipzig sporting director Ralf Rangnick, but he was fooling nobody. Keita deserved his red card as much as Leipzig deserved the 3-0 humiliation. The Guinean will now miss Leipzig's final home fixture of the season against Wolfsburg next week, meaning he has played his last game at the Red Bull Arena. As he prepares to start his new life in Liverpool, many at Anfield may be wondering whether they have bought quite the player they thought. Keita, after all, has struggled this year to emulate the brilliance of his first season in the Bundesliga. Flashes of excellence and commanding performances in games against Bayern Munich, Werder Bremen and Hamburg have been the extent of his contribution to a turbulent season in Leipzig. Whereas last season, he was praised to high heaven for his terrier-like control of the midfield, this season has been more often characterized by late challenges, aimless runs and a tendency to disappear. Keita has not had the effect he had last year, said former Germany midfielder Simon Rolfs back in January. Too often, he has been undisciplined and has harmed his team. Keita's form has dipped since August when he agreed to join Liverpool. At the end of the season he has picked up 11 yellow cards and been sent off 4 times for club and country this term, yet Keita's apparent fall from grace should be taken with a pinch of salt. 4 red cards in a season may tell a gloomy story, but they also point to a vicious circle for the 23-year-old. After he was sent off 3 times in 7 games last autumn, opposing players have repeatedly and unashamedly attempted to wind Keita up. As the season has gone on, he has learned to deal with the provocations, reacting increasingly calmly when things get heated. Leipzig 2-2 Gladbach, 83 minutes, September 16, 2017. Guinea 1-4 Tunisia, 90 minutes, October 7, 2017. Leipzig 1-1 Bayern Munich, 53 minutes, second yellow, October 25, 2017. Mainz 3-0 Leipzig, 90 minutes, second yellow, April 29, 2018. Leipzig, meanwhile, has not been the carefree football environment it was last season. Struggling under the burden of high expectations, European competition and relentless injuries, the side have been stretched to the limits in the last 12 months. Where once they were a cohesive unit, now rumours abound of cliques and disharmony between the rising superstars and the more assiduous, less assuming players. The ongoing saga over coach Ralf Hasenhutl's contract has also not helped matters. With the season coming to a close, Leipzig are a team running on empty. They have missed out on Champions League football and are now in danger of dropping out of the Europa League places. Among other things, that would mean that they receive none of the negotiated bonus payments from Liverpool for Keita. Keita's moment of madness on Sunday, along with Leipzig's helpless capitulation against one of the Bundesliga's weakest sides, were the cherry on the cake of an infuriating few weeks and a thoroughly difficult season. For the Guinean, a fresh start at Anfield may be coming at just the right time. Liverpool will sign Guinean star Keita for the value of his £48 million buyout clause plus a bonus.